Hey everybody, we're going to be talking about the biomechanics of typing. My name is Levi Zavala. The task was to do a 5-minute timed typing task. The first 3 minutes acted as a warm up, and the fourth and fifth acted as the trial period. Uh, I calibrated it by using a measuring tape horizontally across my laptop. This gave me a scale to calibrate the Kinevea. Uh, The actions in the hand and wrist that are at play when doing typing is finger flexion, finger extension, wrist flexion, and then ulnar and radial deviation. The flexion and extension of the fingers are going to be observed with those dots on the interphalangeal joints. Those are just going to demonstrate the movement. Stats. So the maximum wrist movement that was observed during the typing task was 0.53 inches. One factor that might have impacted this is the size of my hands and the size of the keyboard. I have quite large hands, and I don't have to move my wrist a whole lot to cover uh, anything on the keyboard other than the number pad. Another factor that could have impacted this is the size of the dots. The size of the dots might have made movement reduced, but the dots had to be larger in their size due to the fact that they did not show up on the camera as well if they were smaller. The fifth finger velocity, so that's going to be the pinky finger, its observed speed was 0.37 meters per second at its fastest, and this is just to reach over to the side keys. Thumb strikes observed. It's kind of tough because, as you can see in the photo I have here, uh, I don't use my left thumb at all. I only use my right thumb, and due to the position of it being on the spacebar, I don't move it a lot when I hit the space key. Um, that being said, the velocity observed was 0.04 meters per second, and the second finger velocity that you can see right here in this photo was 0.31 meters per second. Something that I observed during the typing test was the engagement of the left hand. As I mentioned, my left hand doesn't move a lot, and my thumb is not engaged at all. In the utilization of the shift key, I don't use the right shift key at all. I only use the left. So it's just kind of an interesting observation there, how one of my hands is engaged in certain aspects but is completely irrelevant in others. And then for the references, uh, we have our class textbook and the kinematics of the fingers and hands during computer keyboard use from the Clinical Biomechanics Journal. Thank you for your time.